Hi, hello, welcome to my lecture number 7 on basic principles in chemistry, stoichiometry. In this lecture, I would like to discuss the numericals related to moles and its concepts. Okay, let us see the first question. A liter of air contains 9.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 mole argon is there. Then what is the mass of argon in liters? We know that number of moles is equals to weight by molecular weight or molar weight, atomic weight. Suppose you want to find the weight of the substance, weight is equals to number of moles into atomic weight. Number of moles given in the problem is 9.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Atomic weight of argon is 40. So if you simplify it, what will come? We'll check it. Here I got 368 into 10 power minus 4. That means it is 0.0368 grams is the value of argon in 1 liter of air. Let us see the next question. Copper is commonly used to fabricate electrical wire. How many copper atoms are there in 5 grams of copper wire? To know this one, again we should know what is copper's atomic mass. You know what is atomic mass of copper? Atomic mass of copper is 63.5. That is grams per mole. It indicates that 63.5 grams of copper contains Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 copper atoms. But in the question they are given 5.00 grams of copper is there. In this we have to find number of copper atoms, X atoms, assume X atoms. So what is X here? X is equals to 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 5 divided by 63.5. Let us see the simplification. Here I got 0.4741 into 10 power 23. I can write this one as 4.741 into 10 power 22 atoms. This is the answer for the question. Let us see the next question. Our body synthesizes protein from amino acids. One of these amino acids is glycine, which has the molecular formula C2H5O2N. How many moles of glycine molecules are contained? 28.35 grams of glycine. So this glycine formula will take it up. That is C2H5O2N. You will find its molecular mass. That is 2 into 12 is 24 for carbons. Total carbons is 24. Plus 5 hydrogens plus 2 oxygens are there, means that is 2 into 16 is 32. 1 nitrogen is 14. So if you total all these things, you will get 75. That there is no doubt at all. Let us check it out. Yeah, we got 75. Now, asking number of moles of glycine. Like I said earlier, what is number of moles formula? Number of moles is equals to weight by molecular weight. The weight of the substance glycine is given as 28.35 divided by its molecular weight we got is 75. Let us see the simplification. Upon simplification, I got 0.378 grams is the number of moles. So this is the answer for this question. Let us see the next question. Vitamin C is a covalent compound with the molecular formula C6H8O6. The recommended daily dietary allowance of vitamin C for children aged 4 to 8 years is 1.4 into the power of minus 4 moles. Okay. Then what is the mass of this allowance in grams? Let us take its formula. Vitamin C C6H8O6. We'll find its molar mass, that is 6 into 12 is 72 for carbons, 8 into 1 is 8 for hydrogen, 6 into 16 is 96 for oxygens. So what is this total value? The total value got is 176 grams per mole is the molar mass of vitamin C, and they are given number of moles of vitamin C they have given is 1.42 into 10 to the power of minus 4, asking us to find what is the mass of the substance. Mass of the substance is number of moles into molar mass. Molar mass is 176. Number of moles is 1.42 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into 176. And in this, if you go for simplification, 176 into 1.42, we got 249.92 into 10 power minus 4 is grams. You can also write this one as 0.02499 grams. This is the answer for this vitamin C problem. Let us see the next problem. A packet of an artificial sweetener contains 40 milligrams of saccharin, which has the structural formula. Here, this is the structural formula they are given. That saccharin has molar mass is 183.18. No need to calculate. They are given. The molar mass of saccharin is 183.18 grams per mole. And also they are given them some mass of the saccharin is 40 milligrams, is nothing but 0.4004 as a saccharin. How many carbon atoms are there in this sample? From the given formula, we know that C7H5NO3S. For this 1 mole only, we have how many moles of carbon is there? 7 into Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms are, and that carbon atoms are present in 183.18 grams of this saccharin. But to calculate what is the aim of the problem is they have given 0.04 grams only. In that we don't know how many carbon atoms are there. X carbon atoms are there assumed. Then what is X? X is equals to 0.04 into 7 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 divided by 183.18. Let us see the simplification. Here I got 0.0092 into 10 power 23 atoms are there. As that I can write it as 9.2 into 10 power 20 carbon atoms. So this is the number of carbon atoms present in saccharin, artificial sweetener. Let us see the next question. Calculate the number of carbon atoms present in 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 moles benzene. This is an interesting, very simple question. That is benzene is C6H6. We know that it is 1 mole. When it is 1 mole, how many moles of carbon is there? In the formula itself, we know that it is 6 into Avogadro number of carbon atoms are there. 6 into Avogadro number of carbon atoms are. So 1 mole is having 6 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms are. If it is given 2.10 to the power of minus 4 moles, then what is the value? It can be multiplied with this one. So it is some x, assume. What is x? X is equals to 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into 6 into 6.022 into 10 power 23. Let us simplify this one. Upon simplification, I got 72.264 into 10 power 19 atoms. This I can write it as 7.2264 into 10 power 20 atoms. So this is the answer for this benzene problem. Let us see the next question. The green coloring matter of plants as chlorophyll contains 2.68% magnesium by weight. Find the number of magnesium atoms in 10 grams of chlorophyll. So from this given information, we know that 2.68% of magnesium is nothing but 2.68 by 100. 2.68 grams out of 100 grams of chlorophyll is there. If you multiply this one with 10 grams given, then it will be 0.268 grams. So that meaning is nothing but in 10 grams how many will be there? How much will be there? 0.268 grams will be there. In this we have to find the number of magnesium atoms. So what is the magnesium atom number is there in the 0.268 grams that we have to find. But we know that what is the molar mass of magnesium? 24 grams is the molar mass of magnesium. That means 24 grams contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms, magnesium atoms. But given one is 0.268 grams only. So in this, how many magnesium atoms will be there? Find out what is x. X is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 into 0.268 divided by 24 grams. This is grams, 24 grams. Let us check the simplification. So upon simplification, I got 0.06724 into 10 power 23. This I can write it as 6.724 into 10 power 21 also you can write it. Okay, this is the answer for this chlorophyll problem. That is the next problem. How many atoms of carbon has a young man given to his bride to be if engagement ring contains 0.5 carat diamond? There are 200 milligrams in a carat. In a carat, how many milligrams is there? 200 milligrams is there. Okay. Let us see how it can be solved. We know that 0.5 carat from the given statement is equals to 100 milligrams. 100 milligrams can be written as in grams as 0.1 grams. Okay. So 0.5 carat is nothing but 0.1 grams. Okay. Now we have to find the number of carbon atoms in it. 0.1 grams of diamond is there. In that x carbon atoms are there. Assume x carbon atoms are there. But we know that carbon atomic mass is 12 grams. So 12 grams of carbon contains Avogadro number of carbon atoms. Means upon cross multiplication, what we can see, x is equals to 6.022 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 divided by 23 will become 22 after multiplying with the 0.1. So I'll write 22 divided by 12. What is simplification answer? 0.50183 like that into 10 power 22. I can also write this one as 5.0183 into 10 power 21 carbon atoms. So this many carbon atoms are there in the given 0.50 carat diamond. Okay. So this is our answer for this diamond question. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll see in the next session.